Hey everybody, this is Christopher Small with CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Today, I want to talk to you about the question that prompted the answer because they love their kids. That's what I want to talk about. Before we get to that though, I want to remind you, if you want to talk more estate planning, more probate, if you have questions, if you're just lonely, go to estatemeeting.com. You can set up a time to talk with me over the phone or in person for free, estatemeeting.com. Okay, so what was this big question that prompted me to say because they love their kids, or whatever I said in the quote? The question was, I was talking to a couple. It's a potential client meeting today, and they have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and they say, I walked them through sort of the spiel about what the basic foundational estate plan documents are and why you want to get them. And then I talked about how the basics don't cover one thing, which is sort of long-term oversight and management of your assets if something happens to you for your kids. And basically, if you have a will and you die, your kids will just get everything when they turn 18. And there's no way to get oversight or management over that money with just a will. But I said there was a way to do this with a trust. With a trust, you can name a trustee. You can lay out the format with how you want to distribute your assets over time. You can do it longer than 18. You can do it forever if you want. And then one of the potential clients asked me, okay, like shoot me straight, what is the reason that people have a trust? And I said, because they love their kids. The reason I said that, and I said that in jest, okay? So I said that, and then I said sort of. Before I get to why I said that, I want to point out, and this is what I told them as well, that when it comes to estate planning, for me at least, I always tell my potential clients, my clients, I told these people today that I don't really care what they do. For me, what's most important is that they make an informed decision. That's why I say I was kind of joking about that, but I want them to see the advantages and the disadvantages of all the decisions that they can make so that they can make the best choice for their family and themselves, right? And what I tell them is, look, it's your family, it's your money. It's not mine, so I'm not going to get in the way of it. I'll tell you what I think if you ask, but at the end of the day, you do what you want. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to help you make your goals a reality. So I tell them because they love their kids. And the reason I said that is because if you think about why you live this life, particularly if you have children, if you think about why you do what you do, if you think about why you come to work, if you think about why you're recording a video like I am right now at 8 o'clock at night, typically the answer is for your kids, right? Or for your family, for their well-being, for their future. For me, a lot of this is to help ensure that they have all of the opportunities that they want in the future. And without a trust, what you're basically saying is, take this money that I'm working hard for, potentially a significant amount of money, particularly if you obviously make a lot of money, if you have life insurance, right? If you're looking ahead and planning correctly, you should have significant assets available for your children. And I say, look, if you want them to burn through it, if you want them to take it without having any idea what it's for or any responsibility for it, then don't have a trust. If you don't want them to do that, if you want to give them the best opportunity to succeed with these assets, if you want to give these assets the best opportunity to provide your kids with opportunity, then you should really consider a trust. And think about it like this. You're 18, somebody hands you a check for $1 million, right? What are you going to do with that? Are you going to save it? Are you going to invest it? Are you going to be able to recognize when people are coming around you that are less than reputable? Are you going to be able to recognize a good investment opportunity? The answer to all those is probably you're not going to do anything good with it. With a trust, you can have someone that's there to oversee it, that can sort of act as a buffer. So when the kid comes and says, hey, I'm going to college, I want to buy a Ferrari, they can say, you get a Jeep. When they come and say, hey, I have this great business opportunity, I have to give somebody 50 grand and they're going to give me 200 grand in 30 days, hopefully the trustee will say, it sounds too good to be true. It probably is too good to be true. Let's get all this other information before we make a decision on whether or not to invest. In all likelihood, that's going to fall through, and you've just saved that $50,000. So think about that like this. And then I say, look, when you're talking about the investment of creating a trust versus just creating a will, it's minimal over the long term and over the life of the assets of your trust and of the benefit that you can get by setting that up correctly. So that is the answer. Long answer to that short question. And I hope that you all consider this. Like I said, at the end of the day, there is no right answer for you and your family, but you want to make sure that you're making an informed decision and that you're making a decision that aligns with your goals, with your philosophy, and with your outlook on life. And some people don't want to have a trust. That's fine. That's okay. But just know that you are really just giving the money to be wasted for all intents and purposes. I haven't seen one example so far of when someone young gets the money and they don't do bad things with most of it or all of it. So that's it. Hopefully this helped. Hopefully this gave you some perspective on why you might want to do a trust. If you have young kids or old kids or anyone, none of us are very good with found money, but particularly with young kids that would be coming into a lot of money, significant assets, potentially at a young age, really want to consider doing a trust, and because you love your kids. All right. I am Christopher Small. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning. We do probate. We do it well. Once again, if you would like to talk to me more about this or anything else, you can go to estatemeeting.com, set up a time to talk with me over the phone or in person for free, estatemeeting.com. You can also feel free to leave me a comment, hit the like button if you like this video, send me an email, do whatever you want, send me a carrier pigeon note, a letter in the mail, whatever. I love hearing the feedback, and I hope this helped, and that's it for today. I will see you again tomorrow.